Welcome everyone. Today we're talking about decluttering. So this is one, I love this topic. Happy and excited to talk about it. And I'm Madeline, I'm your host today, and I'm hosting a 30-day self-care series, and today is day 21. So decluttering, I mean, I know for me, the last project I did, my office spare room, started to be like a junk room and things were piling up in there, and I just wanted to start using my office again. So I went in there and decluttered. I got rid of stuff, put stuff away, gave stuff away, and the sense of peace and tranquility and calmness and clarity that I received after doing that, and the sense of accomplishment is amazing. So I encourage you, if you have the opportunity, declutter. It's a great thing. And now with the change of seasons, it's a great time to move your clothes around and get rid of old clothes and sort through your clothes and declutter that. So there are different types of clutter. We have physical clutter, like clothes or newspapers, books, etc. And then there's digital clutter in our computers and our phones. And then there's emotional clutter, everything we store up in here that sometimes our brains get too full. So we're going to start today with the physical decluttering so that can help us with the mental clarity. So ways to declutter, we're going to go over the mental benefits a little bit later, but let's talk about how to declutter. So you want to start small. You don't want to go out and take on a big task right away, especially if you've been procrastinating over it. So choose a drawer, a tabletop, a bookcase, um, and anything just to get you started. And see, once you do that, to see how you feel, and that'll propel you forward to do more. So start with that pick a space, declutter it, and then make it a goal to keep it decluttered daily, and set that for a week. See how you do, and then you can expand from there. Um, do decluttering sessions. So just set a timer for 15 minutes, 30 minutes, and declutter. Another thing to do, which is important, is to know where you're putting things. So you have a bin for keep, a bin for giveaway, a bin for discard. So you're going to keep, give away, discard, and then you can always have another choice of a maybe bin if you're not too sure. But sometimes that maybe bin can get too big, so be careful with that. And then do a family nightly 5-minute cleanup. So everybody in the family, before you go to bed, everybody just takes a few minutes, runs around, makes sure everything is straightened up and everything is in its place. And that will help the whole family and you to feel less cluttered and anxious, because your home will be decluttered. So there are so many books on this. So I wanted to talk a little bit and tell you about a few books. The one that is famous is Marie Kondo's The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up, which she talks about that spark of joy, keeping items only that give you the spark of joy. So she talks about organizing in that book, and that's a #1 bestseller. Another one for digital decluttering is Digital Minimalism by Carl Newport, where he discusses how to organize your digital life. And then we have The Minimalist Home by Joshua Becker, which is a guide to creating a more intentional, inspired living space. And then this one I like. I have this one on audiobook, and it's great. It's fun to listen to and great practical tips. Declutter at the Speed of Life by Diana K. White. Just practical tips for decluttering and making life simple. So those are some books that you can look into if you want to go deeper into this topic. The other thing is, you wouldn't believe it, but there are apps for this. I mean, there's an app for everything, but there's an app for decluttering. So there's Clutter Free, which can help you track your progress and your projects. There's Tody, Tody, which is a cleaning and organizing app that helps you keep your home tidy by providing reminders and checklists, right? And then we have Sortly. Sortly is a visual inventory management app. Allows you to organize and track your belongings easily. And last but not least is Declutter. So after you organize and you have some stuff that you want to sell and get rid of, this app helps you sell unwanted items. It's called Declutter. And so these are some practical tools that you can use and some resources to use when you're decluttering. But again, why should we declutter? What are the mental benefits to decluttering? Why is it essential to our mental health and clarity? Well, it reduces stress. I'm sure anyone noticed when you go into a cluttered room or a cluttered area, it makes you feel stressed out. And especially if it's your area, because you might not know where things are and you're spending time in that area, it just induces stress. When you have a clean and organized, decluttered area, it helps you focus on the task in front of you and increases productivity. And you know where things are so you can reach them easily. Promotes a sense of control, right? So now you have control over your environment. It's not all mayhem. So it boosts creativity. So when you have a decluttered area, your mind is decluttered and clearer, and you can think clearer and come up with more creative ideas. And it encourages mindfulness because you got decreased anxiety, decreased stress, decreased visual clutter, and it improves decision making. So too much clutter can cause decision fatigue. So you're always trying to decide what to keep, what to get rid of. So if you declutter and then maintain it, that'll help with decision making. Fosters a sense of accomplishment. I know when I cleaned my office and got everything done, it felt great. I loved it. It feels wonderful when everything's decluttered and organized and clean, and enhances overall sense of well-being. So once you're done and you're decluttered and cleaned up, you just can enjoy that, whatever environment it is, for whatever use it is. So if it's your bedroom and you declutter it, you can sleep more peacefully. And like me in my office, I can be more creative now and more productive. So I hope these tips help you. Try a few of them, or if you have your own, please drop in the comments what you do to declutter, or if you try one of these tips, let me know how it works out. So we'll see you tomorrow for day 22 of the self-care series. Have a great evening, everybody. Bye.